everyone, and welcome to Greta's Yoga YouTube channel. I'm Greta, and today we are going to do a breathing technique. It is part of Pranayama. So Pranayama is what we do at the beginning of each traditional yoga class. Pranayama is a Sanskrit word. Prana means life force, and yama means control. So we're controlling the life force. And roughly that translates to controlling the breath. Our life force is the energy that goes through us, the energy that holds us, the breathing that keeps us alive, essentially. And so when we do practice traditional yoga, it's really important to have that pranayama at the beginning of practice, as well as sometimes at the end of practice, to help activate the mind, to turn it on, to send the different energies through the body, throughout the whole body, to really feel that connection to reach samadhi or the enlightenment state. So today's practice, our pranayama is going to be Bhramari. Bhramari is a Sanskrit word for bee, and this can be translated to the humming bee technique or the humming bee breathing practice. And so this is great for the throat chakra. You might feel closed off or not able to have a voice, especially with everything going on. It feels like we are really out of control of the situation, that nothing really is happening. So if we practice this, we can help increase our voice so that we can feel heard. It also, the vibrations that we'll be creating, the sound waves, help soothe the mind and the whole body. It also helps to alleviate tension, anxiety, stress, maybe insomnia, anger. So this is a great way to practice and turn your awareness inward and to start to become aware of what's happening within the body. So different teachers may tell you how to practice this differently. This is how I was taught. This is how I enjoy practicing it. So feel free to follow along with me or do it on your own. If you're just doing this for the first time, you shouldn't practice this for more than 5 to 10 rounds. If you have done breath work before or practice other types of pranayama and you're able to help control the breath better, you can practice this for 10 to 20 minutes. 20 minutes is more advanced. So we'll go ahead and start with just like a sitting meditation to get into the body, get into the mind, and slow down. So we'll come down to a seated, comfortable position and close the eyes. We're going to rest our hands on our knees. We can create that chin mudra here, so bringing the pointer and thumb finger together. And we're just going to start to slow down. Checking in with the breath. Slowing down. Notice if you're holding any tension in the jaw or the shoulders. Try to release that tension. Maybe breathe into those areas. If it's challenging for us to sit upright, we can maybe place a block or a cushion or a pillow or blanket underneath our sits bones so that we can lift our sits bones higher than our knees. And just start to notice what's going on inside. And then we can bring awareness to our third eye chakra. It's the center point right between our eyebrows, in the lower half of our forehead. Just start to imagine a line running up and down our spine, and then sending out, the line sending out of our third eye. Maybe while your eyes are closed, you can look slightly upward, trying to see your third eye here. Breathe into the third eye here. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and exhaling. Awesome. Let's go ahead and open the eyes. We can keep the hands where they are. What we're going to do is take our thumbs. I'm just going to explain it first, or you can do it along with me. And we're going to cover our ears so that we make this echo sound within our body when we talk. We're going to bring our two middle fingers, so our ring finger and our middle finger together, and they are going to get gently placed on our eyes like so that we're not pushing into them, we're not hurting the eye sockets. Our pinkies are going to go on our cheeks, and then our pointer fingers are going to go right above our head, kind of like we're making space for that third eye. So it should look like this. However, if this is too much for you, you can bring your pointer fingers and just plug your ears. The most important is keeping the sound inward by pushing into the ears here. So that's how we're going to start. When we're in that position, we're going to take a deep breath in, and then when we exhale, our lips are going to be slightly parted, but we're not going to release sound out of our mouth. We're going to create like a humming sound, like a bee, and it's going to be from the back of our throat. So it'll be like a and you can kind of feel the vibrations in the throat here. So that's what we're going for. That helps soothe the throat, helps open up the throat chakra, as well as sends the soothing message to our mind. So we'll do an inhale and then exhale, release, keeping the hands where they are, inhaling again, and then exhaling as long as you can, as loud as you can, trying to wake up your roommates or your kids. You can do this with your whole family. And so we'll go through 5 rounds to start together just to see how it is. If your breath and your humming does not align up with mine, that is totally fine. We all have different capacities of how long we can hold our breaths, especially depending on how comfortable we are with different breathing techniques. So go ahead and get in your comfortable position, your preference. And we'll go ahead and inhale in, and then go ahead and exhale, keeping the mouth closed. And then wherever you are, go ahead and inhale. And then exhale again. One more. Go ahead, release the hands back to Chin Mudra, back to the knees. And just notice what's happening, the sensations in the body. Notice how the breath is now, how your throat feels. Come back to visualizing your third eye. feeling what sensations are arising. If you enjoyed this, feel free to go through 5 more rounds on your own. This can be practiced every morning before your day or before you start a yoga practice. Or if you're feeling like you need to open the throat or relieve some tension or calm the mind, this is a great practice to do whenever. It really helps open up the voice because you're a little bit embarrassed by the hum that you make, but don't be, it's okay. I just did it on YouTube, so we'll see how it sounds. Otherwise, go ahead, bring the hands to heart center if you're not going to continue the practice. Draw down the head in gratitude for showing up, for trying this out. I thank you. Namaste.